Man, I just saw the new Avatar: The Last Airbender live action series on Netflix, and let me tell you, it was perfect. Truly a masterpiece. You know, as someone who has spent his whole life in the complex and bustling city of central Louisiana, I found the original animated show to be a bit much. A little bit too spicy, if you will. And Lord knows I can't handle spice. This is me after I found out that my wife had put oregano in my soup. Crazy bitch. Anyway, I am pleased to say they have completely toned down everything in the new series. The humor, I don't think I chuckled even once. Maybe a couple of nose exhales, and really, that's more than enough for this faithful, God-fearing Christian. The fighting, they have a couple of moments where my heart started beating a tad bit faster, I will say. Luckily, most of the fights are overall just slower and duller than in the animated show.
Huh?
Which is exactly how I like my shows. And sex, the characters, well golly, in the animated show, Aang was an adventurous, fun-loving, and caring kid. In the live-action series, he's just a caring kid. He cares. Like a lot. I really hated how in the animated show, there was a clear dichotomy between his personality and the events happening around him. His fun and kind nature ran opposite to his responsibility as the Avatar.
Aang, I know that you're a gentle spirit, and the monks have taught you well. But this isn't about you. This is about the world.
I mean, just talking about it gives me too much to think about. In the live action series, Aang just kinda smiles from time to time, which is as much fun as anyone should have.
Alright, but before I learn waterbending, we have some serious business to attend to. Here, here, and here. What's there? Here, we'll ride the hopping llamas. Then way over here, we'll surf on the backs of giant koi fish. Then back over here, we'll ride the hog monkeys. They don't like people riding them, but that's what makes it fun.
Ugh, way too much. Now he's nice and boring.
I need to make sure their deaths weren't in vain. I need to follow through on what they wanted me to do. Complete my training and master all the other bending skills so I can bring balance back to the world.
Oh, Sokka? That guy was a goof, a gabber in the animated series. Always joking around, but then when he would get serious, whatever scene he was in felt extra tense because you rarely saw him like that.
You fool! We could have freed this valley! Who would be free? Everyone would be dead. You traitor! No, Jet. You became the traitor when you stopped protecting innocent people.
Yuck, fucking disgusting, and sneaky if I do say so. How dare they create a character that could both be a comedic relief and someone that could bring extra weight in the scene. In the new and improved live action series, his character stays consistent throughout. A few little jokes here and there, but always coming back to being very serious. These guys lost their mom, did you forget? Also, thank God they changed one of his most important arcs. Sokka was hinted as being slightly sexist in the animated show.
You are the most sexist!
But later realized that women can be warriors too and deserve respect. Yada yada blah blah blah. Way too interesting. And not at all relevant in today's day and age. But did they tone down this too? No, actually. Even better, they got rid of it completely. But what about Katara? Exactly, what about her? I can't remember a single thing about her. She's perfect. She just had way too much going on in the animated show. That's why they made the genius move of removing almost every character arc that she had. You know, in book 1, she was constantly practicing, trying to become a better bender. I mean, come on, let's get to it. I don't have time for this. I have to go to work and not spend time with my family. Just have somebody tell her how to do it.
I don't know anything about bending, but...
And only let her become better when it's absolutely necessary. Great. All of her romantic moments with Aang? Cut it. Her teaching Aang waterbending? Who gives a shit? Lastly, here are some other changes that I really liked. Let's go through them really quick. I loved how they mashed a bunch of episodes together, so now there's no commentary on whether modern technology is helping or destroying ancient cultures. Or remember how Jet's actions had some nuance in the animated show?
You lied to Aang and Katara about the forest fire. Because they don't understand the demands of war.
Ugh! I have bad eyesight. Don't make me read between the lines. Just tell me straight up if he's good or bad. And the live action series does just that.
Sokka was right. You are the bad guy.
They make him a full-blown terrorist who wanted to kill the Earth King and a bunch of innocent people. Why? I don't fucking know, but that's clearly a bad thing to do. Oh, or the part where they changed King Boomy's character, so now he's like a bitter old man that Aang has to set back on the right track.
Let it fall, Aang, and learn what it means to be the Avatar.
Instead of an old wise friend who is supposed to help Aang.
Boomy, you're a mad genius.
Oh, Aang, it's good to see you.
Boomy?
Hello, Aang.
Boomy!
Whatever. Unnecessary. Just keep repeating to me how Aang wasn't there and how he ran from his responsibilities. That's all I need. So, all in all, what would my rating be on this show? Well, if I had to describe this show in sandwiches, this show would be my second favorite type of sandwich. A sandwich made out of boiled, unseasoned chicken between two pieces of plain white bread. Delicious. Now, what did you think about this show? Did you also think it was as amazingly boring as I did? Let me know. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
I know how hard this responsibility has been for you.
I don't want the responsibility.
Who cares about responsibility?
This is all my fault.
Who cares about, saving the world?
It's the Avatar's job to protect the natural world. And that's just as important as helping people.
Run away from your responsibilities again, and even more will be hurt.
How many more forests have died because I wasn't here? Because I don't know what I'm doing. It's my responsibility to help these people. I caused this.
No, the Fire Nation did.
Because I failed to be the Avatar. All of this is my responsibility. All I do is worry about that.